She cried?
Not really lah. The first things that went to my mind were, I don't know, marriage was out, graduation was out, a lot of things went out the window. And I think I was just very down for 3 days. Then, okay, this is something that I remember. I was showering, and on my third day, I was thinking to myself, instead of blaming myself, feeling sorry for myself, and having all these thoughts of graduation, out the window, wedding, and everything else, I said to myself, if I was the one diagnosed with ASD, I wouldn't want my mom to be feeling sorry for herself. I wouldn't want my mom to be feeling lost and feeling bad about herself. I would want her to just go out and get the best answers for me, get the best solution, see how best to guide me along.
For me, the first thing that hit my mind, like, okay, so how do we tackle this thing? What's available? That's why I started to look around and find out what's available. I know such thing called Sunrise, I know such thing, heard about ADA, I know that there are multiple of things. Try to find out what is there. I think at that point of time there wasn't really a single place where we can source. I mean, I know the ARC and everything, but like, I mean, the bottom line is total loss. So what to do? How to find a way to solve the situation? I'm more focused, for me, is what we as parents should do to help our son now so that he can have a better quality of life given his situation right now.
Changing clothes was a big issue. Taking medicine was a big issue. We had to actually pin him down to feed his medicine.
Yeah, it was hell.
Just getting him out of, I mean, he was a fully toilet trained. He didn't even dirty his diaper, soil his diaper. But just to get him out of the diaper, he was really like 4 years old, and just to get him out of the diaper, because it was like what I wear, I can't wear anything else. That was a very big issue. He's just changing, just to go out. So he was like playing his toy, and we want us to just go out somewhere, just to get him dressed from home clothes to wearing out clothes. It was really like half an hour or 1 hour battle.
Yep. And outside, man, he's like a Rory, you know, all over the place, running all over. It's just totally out of control. It is so amazingly difficult. We ask ourselves, man, why are we having second one now? I don't know, remember I was saying like, you know what, like that, with 2 of that, total chaos. Really out of control. It is firefighting all the time. Even outside, I even told my friend, hey, one fine day if you go to shopping center, you hear somebody screaming, Martin, don't go, Martin. That's me lah. I even told my friend, this is the kind of scenario that happened every time. We were even worried to go out actually, because every time going out, it's a challenge. It's a firefighting thingy. It's how to make sure that we hold his hand. If we're running around, what if in a place he knocked this thing, knocked that, and then he disappeared, he lost his way, we couldn't find him. It's really out of control. It is madness basically.
Yeah, imagine a wind-up toy, you wind it up and
let it go.
That was him.
Oh, life is so
okay,
controlled.
Just to share, just lately, I was trying to get my kids. Martin is primary 5, the sister's 9, primary 3, and I was telling them, hey guys, come on, exams are coming up, you know, just buckle down and study, because one is doing work there, one is doing work there, and they were just like talking non-stop, and I just told them buckle down, and my girl said, you know, mommy, now we have so much things to talk about, so much to play together. You know, it's only now that we are playing together, we have to make up for all this lost time, you know. And it's really something where it's taken this long for them to get to a point where the 2 siblings can really find joy, just playing together, just being with each other. And
I mean, one neurotypical 9-year-old girl with this
older brother
which is 2 years older, 11 years old with autism issue, and now they're playing together. It's amazing, and now it's a joy for me to just sit down and watch them play. Like, wow, very much in, you know, life is very much peaceful now. We don't have prescription. Even going out, okay, we walk and then he will walk in front, then suddenly he stop, and then he will look for us. And if I'm there waiting, he will come back to us. There's no longer a case of Martin, don't do that, Martin, here, come back here. None, no more of that issue. He will just be walking and looking at us, pacing and co-referencing, and it's so nice. It's in control. Even at home, everything is so peaceful. I mean, yeah, there are still issues that we need to address. Sometimes we still speak with volume number 3, yeah, which we tell him, you got to go down a bit. There are still issues which we are addressing, but comparatively, before and now, is like heaven and hell. It's really, 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 really different.
In my search for answers, and like Umar said, we were really searching for answers and we were really trawling the net, and it was a point where there really wasn't much information out there. And in my research, we were actually very keen on some programs and all, but I had to really decide, and something that came to my mind was that there was some video clips I saw where the kids were learning and they were actually achieving pretty much many of the goals that they were supposed to. But when I reflect, it really just occurred to me like how the animals and the birds in the bird show, the zoos and all that, after they had performed a trick, after they had done something right, the zookeeper, the zoo animal zoo trader would give them bits of food and all that. And as easy as that was to actually get my boy to give me the right answers, or to perform a task, or to greet me, or to do certain things that were right, and to reward him with cookies or chips and all that, it occurred to me, I'm just raising him like how a zoo trainer would be doing with his animals, his charges. And to me, I just really needed something where my boy would do something with some mindfulness, whether it's to have that bond with me, or because he really understands what he's doing, not because he wants a chip, he wants a cookie, but he does it because I'm guiding him to it, or because he sees a need for it, and that's the way it is, and that's how things are done.
I agree, yes. Certain strategies appears to look at behavior. So when you tackle for the behavioral issue, then it becomes very much like that. You do this, you achieve that, I give you this. But I want more. Because in life, it's not just about a certain structured routine or thing. I mean, life is dynamic. I mean, if we look at our friends, when we talk to colleagues, adults, guy might be smiling at you, but the back of his mind, the guy might be thinking, oh, such a lousy guy you are. These are dynamic thinking, which something I would love our boy to understand. Rather than just, he said, oh, he smiled at me, he likes me, you know, not knowing that behind the other guy's mind, all kind of negative thing. So it's more dynamic than just, you look, when you talk to me, you look into my eye, hey, we have achieved a milestone, I give you this thing. No. If he looks in my eye, it got to be something because he wants to look in my eye. Because he felt the urge, the necessity. Within his dynamic thinking, he realized that yes, when I talk to somebody, it's nice to look in his eye. Rather than I look in the sky and everywhere, because that's how I interact. I can co-reference, I can see how the guy facial change, body language change, of which then I process the information. And that to me is something RDI can give. I can't see any other program can give. And also, most important to me is that RDI is not just about me sending him to some consultant and bye-bye, see you 2 hours later, just go shopping and come back. It's a way of life. And not only that, it is family bonding. It is guiding us as parents how to be better parents, which we can use not only for Martin, but also for Raisa. Because this is how children grow, and this is the way which, if you apply, would lead to better results in the future. And that to me is very, very appealing from a conceptual understanding.